Hello and welcome to another one in our tutorial videos. In this video we are going to show you how to remove the battery on your R9T. As you have already watched our tank removal video, or you should have done, to get to this point you'll be well versed as to how to get to here to remove the battery. The additional tools that you need from removing the tank to remove the battery are a 10mm socket and a Phillips screwdriver. You already have your T25 Torx socket and your ratchet to undo the clamp. That's all you need to get the job done. Let's crack on. First things first is to remove the spring clamp, which is bolted to the airbox, holding the battery insecure. It's a T25 bolt going into a incarcerated nut inside the plastic housing. When doing it up, please ensure you don't over tighten it. Although it needs to hold the battery in, you don't need to go too tight because the brass bush inside the plastic housing will spin. Now there is some residual spring tension within this bracket, so hold it with one hand whilst you undo the bolt to stop the bolt springing off and being lost in the garage. In addition to removing the battery, you'll find that the loom that's running up the right hand side of the frame can interact with the battery and be a little bit tighter in removing it. If you can snip the two cable ties, you have a larger one and a smaller one, to remove the right hand side of the loom over the way and out of the side of the battery, then you'll find that you'll be able to remove the battery ever so slightly easier. Okay, with the loom out of the way, both of the battery terminals removed, and obviously the clamp out of the way, you can now gain access to the battery and remove it. This is a little bit fiddly, but you can do it with two hands, but it is a little bit of a squeeze to get one hand in between the airbox and the back of the frame mount for the tank. What I like to do as a little tip is I like to find myself a long 10mm bolt, which you can then screw in to either one of the terminals, which will give you a nice purchase point to lift the battery up and out of the way. Okay, now that we've got the battery removed, we're going to show you one of our PCC products. The grey battery and how it sticks out like a sore thumb when it's fitted to the bike really offends us. So one of the PCC products that we came up with was the battery cover. A real simple bit of kit that is simple, easy to fit, especially when you've got to the battery and the tank off, and really makes a huge difference to the bike. When simply fitted around the battery, when fitted to the bike, you can see that no longer any of the grey battery can be seen, and it just makes it disappear. A really great mod, and we're really proud of it. We're going to refit this battery with the battery cover in to show customers who have purchased the battery cover how to fit it. When placing the replacement battery into the airbox, please ensure that the battery terminals are facing towards the front of the bike and that positive is on the right hand side and negative is on the left hand side. Please do not get these mixed up, and please double check. It seems an easy thing to do, but it is also an easy mistake to make. So please ensure it's correct before you go ahead and knock the terminals together. The PCC battery cover. Whilst you've got the loom out of the way and before you put the cable ties back on, this is the easiest way with the battery unsecured, how to fit the battery cover. The battery cover is then held on with the spring clip. It then goes over the cover and the battery to hold it in place securely. When fitting the cover, you'll see that it's a little bit of a tight fit and a snug fit on the way down. That's because we put some rubber grommets on the inside to make sure that when it's in, it stays in and it's a nice tight fit. You won't be damaging the battery or the cover when you do that. That's just a little bit of resistance from the rubber hitting the battery. So when locating the spring clip or the spring bracket that holds the battery in, please ensure, as I mentioned earlier in the video, that the locating lug is securely fitted to the bottom of the airbox. You'll find that you'll need to go down and then back up on yourself to ensure that it is a secure fit. This bit can be a little bit fiddly to get the bracket on underneath, but if you attack the job from above the exhaust on the left hand side of the bike, you'll find you'll be able to sneak your hand between the shock absorber, the rear passenger rack and the exhaust, just to get a feel of that bracket at the bottom of the airbox. You'll know when it's in because it's quite a satisfying snug fit to get it in place. When locating the battery and the spring clip, there is 1, 2, 3 steps. You want to ensure that the battery is located on the middle step. As I mentioned earlier, when fitting the T25 bolt back into the brass bush, please ensure that you do not cross thread it. If you cross thread it, the bush will start to spin in the airbox immediately and then you're in deep trouble. Please remember when doing this up that you do not want to go over tight. It is a brass bush that's inside there. I have emphasised that quite a lot because I do not want you to cross thread it, nor do I want you to strip it, because then you'll be in a whole world of trouble and we don't want that at all. You just want to make sure that it's nipped up and it's tight, but not over tightened. The residual tension in this spring clip is what's going to hold the bolt in place. Once we've done that, we need to move on to getting the terminals in place. This is where the Phillips head screwdriver comes in handy. You'll find that the 10mm socket can be a little bit cumbersome when getting it in line for the terminals to fit to the top of the battery. With the screwdriver, you can find that you can get it in line a little bit easy and spin a little bit more tension onto it to get it in place before you tighten it up with the 10mm socket and ratchet. With the battery terminals done up and the positive cover placed back over the positive terminal, that completes the battery fitting with the battery cover from PCC. Hope that's been helpful for you.